Coming up on the Frickin' Frack Show, better known as the Nice Guys on Business.
You know, we could ask people on Tuesday and Thursday, are we too casual? Do you want business advice or do you not care? And you know what the answer was? They won't fucking answer if we ask. So you know what, everybody listening, all fucking 3,000 of you, prove me fucking wrong, please.
Never convicted of a felony. Yet. But they keep on trying. It's the Nice Guys on Business. Need an education on how to grow your business? The Nice Guys are here to help. Learn about great customer service, networking, and how just being nice can help you prosper. Now, here are your hosts, Doug Sandler and Strickland Bonner.
Hey, Funkn Fans! You know, I think that's that's a bingo square. If one of us says Funkn Fans, do I say Funkn Fans along with welcome back every time I introduce the show?
No, not always. You usually start the show just by saying, when the free space, welcome back. Right. And that's how you get in. And every once in a while, you will say a couple of other things that will lead into those words, Funkn Fans, but not every time. I would say not every time.
Okay, we'll leave it on bingo then. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Strickland Bonner. On the other side of the microphone, Mr. Doug Sandler. We are here to talk about nothing. No, I'm going to talk about the drink that I'm drinking.
Wait, hold on. This is important. This is like the first thing we should do. We're fucking number one, bitches.
Oh, my God. What? Do you believe that shit? I mean, it's kind of on a technicality, but I'm going to take it anyway.
I'm afraid that I don't understand it. I don't know where he went or what happened, but Tim Ferriss has disappeared. So I'm hoping that he doesn't reappear. I mean, I'm hoping he's in good health. When I left him at the bar, he was fine. I just hope no ill became of him. Did you think they dropped him off of the category of business?
Yeah, he's still on Overcast, and he's still putting out episodes. He just is not in the business category anymore.
There's got to be a problem here because he still is a business guy. That's his that's what he talks about, doesn't he? I mean, I don't know. I've never listened to this show.
I'm wondering what is the deal with the categories? Like, is the category picked by Overcast, or is it by what we choose for our podcast? Maybe he changed his category.
I think it's what you choose for your podcast, because doesn't that come directly from iTunes? Isn't it fed in from iTunes?
I think it's a feed in from whatever you say, whatever category you say you're in is what Overcast puts you in. So I'm wondering if he changed his category from
Strickland,
business.
I would like to think that you and I are in a category of our own.
Yeah.
Where's the special category? Where is the Doug and Strickland category? Is there a non-business business category?
I don't know. I have no idea. But that's us, definitely. We are the Nice Guys on Business, but on business we use very loosely.
Very loosely, extremely loosely. Do you remember when you used to go to the library when you were younger and they had, not the library, but the bookstore? The bookstore had like fiction and nonfiction, and that was pretty much it. And then stores like, I don't even think Barnes and Noble was back around in the early days. What was like the first bookstore? Do you remember what they were?
Oh, I do. You remember back in the day when we went to the library?
Hey, you know who you sound like? You sound like one of those two old guys that sits up in the balcony at the
Statler and Waldorf. I love them, man. They're my favorites.
What are their names?
Statler and Waldorf.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, from the Muppets, right?
Yeah. The guys that sat in the balcony that used to say, "Hey, old man, what do you think you're doing over there?"
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
like, well, they keep doing the show. Well, we keep coming out to see them.
That's why they call him the best color guy in the business. Wait, that's like a combination of two different things all at the same time.
It totally was, yes.
We could do that. Okay, wait, I want to talk about this for a second. What's the deal with Tim Ferriss? Where did he go? Anybody?
I think he changed categories.
I don't know, Strick. Why would he do that?
Why not?
Why? Because I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter except for the small people. Look at all the ripple effect of all of the things that happened. We became number one in the category as a result of him just disappearing from the category.
Right. And what do you want to do? All you want to do is go, exactly. If there's anything at all that you don't like about the show, fucking reach out to us. And if we don't hear from you, we're just going to keep on keeping on.
In there. If he was number 2 now, I would feel much better than him not being there at all.
I guess it's kind of like, you got the drummer gig in Spinal Tap, but you only got it because the last guy died.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I don't want to get the gig because the guy died. I want to get the gig because we fucking beat the guy. Or he came on the show and he said, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Nice guys. I'm going to pull out from the business category because, frankly, I don't give a shit about what category I'm in. I didn't even know there was something called Overcast. I bet he's probably saying, I didn't even realize there was an What? We would say, we've beaten you in Overcast, and his next thing would be, what's Overcast?
Right, over what?
Over what, exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, and then he would say, hey, how you guys doing on iTunes? And then we would say, oh, get the fuck out of here, Tim.
We're going to say, you know what? We pulled out of iTunes because they're a bunch of douchebags.
Strict.
We don't need fucking iTunes.
Let's come up with a plan. When we get to 1 million downloads, which is probably going to be, I'm thinking right at line. I did my calculations, my rough calculations with my abacus, and I discovered that we were somewhere in December, January. We're going to tip over the 1 million download count. I say can we pull out of iTunes at that point?
It's okay by me.
I mean, does it matter to anybody? Does anybody care? Does anybody care? Does anybody actually say anything? Is anybody listening to our podcast?
Is anybody really... Shit, I went right out of my head. What's the line from the Chicago song? Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care?
I thought you were going to make there was a Pink Floyd reference in there, wasn't there? Is anybody out there?
Well, there's a song called Time.
Is
there anybody out there? Yeah, but that's kind of like a depressing, one of their more popular ones. But
anybody out there?
Exactly. That's it exactly.
So, Strick, we are recording this show at an abnormal time. Abby Normal. Do you remember Young Frankenstein? How about that as a movie reference? Wait. Abby Normal. That was my Young Frankenstein reference.
That's a good reference.
Yeah. What big knockers.
Good
Why,
movie.
thank you, Doctor.
What an enormous Schwanzstücke.
Why, thank you, Doctor. Yeah. Anyway, so...
Frau Blucher.
Okay. What was the horses? What was the deal with the horse? Why did every time they said Herr Blucher, did the horse do its thing?
I don't know. That was the joke. I think that the horses were scared of her or something. I have no idea.
Again, dating yourself,
Brooks.
Young Frankenstein, Mel Brooks.
Yep.
Very nice. So, Strick.
So it's Friday night and I'm drinking. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, Funkn Fans, nice guy community, ladies and gentlemen, whatever the fuck you are, we are recording this on an Abby Normal night. We are recording this on Friday night for the following week. We are loving it. Because on Friday night, we actually get to enjoy ourselves. This is the beginning of my work week. I'm going into a week that has 3 gigs involved. How about you?
I'm driving 3 hours to a wedding in Delaware. Yeah,
You're
to
fucking
play a wedding in
what?
Delaware.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, no
Do
fun.
you get extra money to drive that distance?
I plead the fifth on that.
Oh, does that mean no? Or is that, oh, you don't want to say because you might have a bandmate that's in the band that's not getting any more and you're taking a little bit more?
No, I wish. I think you know my deal. I don't actually own the band. So, what do you think? You know the guy that writes my paycheck. What do you think the answer is?
I'm going to say no, but I'm also going to say this. I had dinner with Robert Schuman, as a matter of fact, a couple of nights ago.
I'm sorry.
And Robert, stop saying that. Robert did say in my conversation with Robert that he was a little bit upset that he has not yet got included on the guest list of the show. So I did what any self-respecting podcast host would do. I invited him on the show.
Okay.
So my question to you, Strick, would be, do you want to be here when I'm interviewing or when I'm having a conversation with Robert Schuman?
Not particularly.
Not particularly. Okay. So aside from the episode that he's going to be on, I doubt he's ever listened to an episode of the show.
I agree. Did you put him to the same, the same, what is the word? That he has to actually listen to episodes and give us a rating before you can come on?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact,
has he done it yet?
No, because he has not yet filled out the application. As soon as he fills out the application, on the application, it reminds him of the 4 things that he needs to do in order to be on the show. And one of them is subscribe. The other thing is actually review the show and give us a 5-star rating. It's been working really well. You should look. I think we have 110 5-star ratings right now.
I love that.
We're doing great. We really are doing great. We are doing so well that the show should be number 1 everywhere.
everywhere, all over the world.
It should be, but we're not. We'll get there a little bit at a time. It's fine. I got a whole bunch of fun stuff. I got topic suggestions from our Funkn Fans that are out there. We got to update Nice Guy Bingo. We have a whole host of topics that we're going to talk about. Strick, I loved Friday's episode. You ran the Steve O'Brien. I
put the Save the Podcast ad. I put that up on Patreon, but I'd never actually played it on the show. And it's so goddamn funny.
So
Steve O'Brien
great.
is so good. So I had to play it.
Funkn Fans, go back and listen to Friday's episode because a couple of things happened. Number one, Rand Fishkin is on the show. He was the creator and the founder of Moz, an amazing SEO tool and company. But at the beginning of that show is a whole bunch of really fun. Just listen to the Steve O'Brien entry. If you do nothing other than listen to the Steve O opening, you'll love the show, and we'll get a download count for that too. So that's fine. That's good.
Take it however we can get it.
Yeah,
every download counts.
Let's see. What do we need to do? Let's talk about, for just a quick second, let's talk about if you're listening on Overcast, take a moment and recommend the show. It's a little star. The little stars have gotten us to number one. I'm just discounting the fact that Tim Ferriss just left the category. You know what? I think he got so disgusted with what we were offering in the category. He said, "What is this dreck?" He didn't
want to be associated with us at all in any way.
Well, what's the saying? I don't want to be in any category that would have me as a category participant.
I would never be a member of any category that would have me.
Right. So he left. So if you're listening on Overcast, we know over 80% of you are listening on Overcast. Please take a moment, hit the little star button, hit the recommend button, and that will really help us. Go back a few episodes and do that as well. We are going to continue the fuckery called Nice Guys Bingo. If you want to participate, please go to your texting app to 31996. Text NiceGuys, NiceGuys, no spaces or anything. 31996. Type the word Nice Guys to us, and we will enter you in automatically for a couple things. Number one, to win a T-shirt. Fuck. I forgot to. I didn't pick a T-shirt winner. I got to do that this week.
We're only 10 minutes into the episode.
I know, but I haven't even prepped it yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I might have to edit that in. We're so tight this week. This is good. So we're gonna play bingo again next week. This will be our third round. No, we haven't had a winner yet.
No, we're still continuing the game because we haven't had a winner yet, as of the time that we're recording this, at least.
Gosh, okay.
Because it's an H game, which makes it a lot more challenging.
A lot more challenging. If you want in on the H game, you'll be a little bit behind. But because we started at episode, I don't even remember what episode number we started at.
395 on Thursday.
395. Okay.
If you don't have a card yet, you can get your card now, and you can go back and start filling it in from episode 395, which was last Thursday.
I'm curious, are we responsible if anybody gets into an auto accident because they're playing while driving?
No, hell no. Of course not. Don't be silly.
How do we have insurance for that kind of shit?
No.
Do we have any insurance?
We don't even have a business. You don't have to have insurance if you don't have a business.
That's true. Do we have any income coming in? We actually do.
$95.
Yeah, that's pretty good. We're doing good.
But we're paying $100 a month to run the podcast.
Oh, shit.
So we're running at a net negative.
You know, there are some Fortune 500 companies that were around 40 years ago that are no longer around because they if they would only have lost $5, they would have been okay. I'm not feeling bad. I really am not. Like, do you have any idea how poorly Uber is doing right now?
I have no idea. I know they're having problems, and they've got sexual harassment issues with their whole culture.
Really?
That's what I heard. Yeah, that they fired like 15 executives because of sexual harassment issues, and they've got a guy coming in to like look at the whole atmosphere, the whole culture at Uber.
Well, I was thinking from watching that YouTube video that we tuned into a few months ago. I don't remember where it was. Just go to my website, type in Uber. And you'll get access to that episode. I remember he was just so toxic. He was just
Can I tell you what's interesting? I didn't get a chance to watch that video until after we had recorded that, right?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was all that toxic. He was kind of negative, but he wasn't really angry or really pissy. I was surprised at how tame he was compared to the reaction that people were giving him. I mean, the reactions that I heard was, oh my God, he totally slammed this guy and he was such an asshole. And it's like, I don't know. I thought he was just kind of saying like, dude, Get a reality check. You're trying to tell me you made $180,000 last year driving a car and you're pissed because you can't make that again this year? Come on, get over yourself.
All right. So
It's very interesting.
That is what makes the world go round. We have
But they've got bigger problems now. I mean, they're serious like sexual harassment issues now.
So what you're saying is they got some Bill Cosby issues going on right.
Yes, there's some Bill Cosby.
Yeah,
I wish I had a sound drop for that.
Jeez, the whole Bill. Hey, bafaba, alba, bert, wyba, doma, yuba, cumba, alba, pamba, playbaba. Remember that? Remember Rudy? Was that Rudy? I think that was Rudy.
I don't even know.
I don't know. That again, once again, you might want to beep all of that out because I'm sure that just completely dates everything that's going on.
Pretty much.
All right, so we got the Funkn Fans, the Nice Guy Bingo. We did that. We didn't put in a plug for Patreon. Why don't you do that, Strick? I'll let you do that.
Patreon.com/NiceGuys. Please help support the show. We have 3,000 downloads an episode, and only 20 people have donated on Patreon. You can get in for as little as $1 a month. Come on, guys, help us out just a little. We just want to break $100 so we can start paying Anna something for writing our notes.
You don't even fucking know her name.
No, I know it. I just can't pronounce it.
That's the problem. You see, the problem is that people don't think we're serious. Maybe we're just too laid back. I mean, Connie Fife, who came on the show, she was the Girl Scout as CEO that is helping us do a little bit of business with our TurnKey Podcast company. She had one of her salespeople listen to our show, and the response from her salesperson listening to the show was she really liked the show. She said, well, "What's the point?" I guess she's got a point there. What is the point of the show? We had this little debate before we turned on the record button. So
we did. If anybody wants to listen to the bonus material, which you'll have to pay at least $1 a month on Patreon, God fucking forbid, $1 a month to hear it. We talked about the Thursday. I'm saying to Doug, we talk a lot of shit. We just ramble about our lives. And, if we have a story that leads into some type of business advice, I think it's good. But we're too random. And Doug was like, fuck that. We want to be random.
I just think that the conversation just flows. I think when you force the conversation is when you aren't. More people have reached out to me. Strick, we're in the zone right now, and maybe it's because I posted that thing on Facebook that said that we're number one, and everybody starts to want a little piece of you when you say that you're number one. But I think it was more like people are beginning to recognize the value of the way that we present material. Listen, we have 3 episodes a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, that are fucking balls to the wall. Yeah, it's us in our style interviewing guests that are on the show, and then we do a little banter back and forth. But come on, Rand Fishkin, he delivered some major. Who was our guest last week? We had Rand Fishkin. Who the fuck else did we have last week? Hold on, I'll let you know. I got it. I'll find it. I mean, we had, Adam Urbanski on Monday. Fuck, man. If you have not checked that episode out, go back to Monday's episode. I don't remember the number, but go back to Monday's episode. Listen to Adam Urbanski. He talks about so many realities of how we lead our business today. And then Ray Chow, he talks about an innovative way to market your products. And Rand Fishkin, like the godfather of SEO. Dude, we have amazing guests delivering valuable content Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Can we just kick back a little bit and just let our dicks hang on Tuesday and Thursday? Is that okay?
So what you're saying is they're serious enough for us, and we can just completely, totally slack off on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I'm saying that, yes.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do now?
One word, yes. Yeah,
I want to say something. And,
okay.
I don't like to call our fans out and put them down. But you know what? I think about this, right? You and I, we are self-deprecating. In other words, we make fun of ourselves plenty, right? And we certainly say negative things about ourselves enough. You know what? Fuck our fans. I'm going to say the same thing. Guys, we want your feedback. One of the other things that we talked about in the pre-show was, I said, hey, well, we could ask people on Tuesday and Thursday, are we too casual? Do you want business advice or do you not care? And you know what the answer was?
What?
They won't fucking answer if we ask. So you know what, everybody listening, all fucking 3,000 of you, prove me fucking wrong, please. And I don't want to hear, we love you guys, okay, but I don't want to hear from Mar or Prash or Sean or Sonny or Tim, any of our regulars, because we love you guys. And it's not that I don't want to hear from you because we don't love you. We love you. but I need to hear from somebody else. You can tweet out to Doug. You can tweet out to me. I'm actually becoming more active on Twitter. You know what? If you reach out to me at Nice Guy on Biz, I might actually answer.
Spinning the wheel. I'm trying to spin the wheel right now. Trying to spin the wheel. I don't have the sound effect.
So if somebody has the bingo square that says I cut you off with a wheel spin, does it work the same way if you're trying to cut me off with a wheel spin? I think so too.
Let's give him the square. I would be happy to give him the square.
Yeah,
you know what, everybody? Fuck you all. We're going to continue having this conversation. Strick, all we're doing is we're having the same conversation we've had on the phone for the last 20 fucking years, but we just have 3,000 people listening in.
There's so many fucking ways for you to reach out to us. Just reach out somehow, some way, and tell us, hey, fucking focus on Tuesday and Thursday because we want just a little bit of business advice, or you know what? We don't give a shit, guys. Do whatever the fuck you want. We like hearing about nothing that you guys talk about on your show. Just like that. That is what we are. We are fucking Seinfeld talking about nothing.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Okay, now we are moving on to another topic.
Let me finish it, and let's put the cap on it by saying this. I will accept silence as continuing to do what we're doing.
You know what? That's a good call. That is a really good call. Hey, people, you know what? If you want us to change, fucking reach out, okay? Because otherwise, we're going to do whatever the fuck we want.
God damn, we got, this was legit. I mean, for a Tuesday, we totally hit them hardcore. we hit you right between the eyes, bitches. Oh, God.
Yeah. Boy.
I got all sweaty on that. I knew we were in the right zone because I started to get sweaty. This is good. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Hold on. I want to read you something because I want to be proud of myself for just 1 second here. I just have to find it.
More proud than being number one on Overcast in the business category?
No.
Don't think it's possible, but okay, go ahead.
No, I don't even, I'm trying to remember the guy that sent me the email. I can't remember. Fuck. Hold on.
You don't have it there?
No, I don't have it in front of me. That's all right. That's
right. Well, how are you going to read it if you don't have it there in front of you?
No, I'm going to read something else. Okay, so do you want to do the speed read of the topics? I'm fucking
Why don't I do the
place.
speed read of the topics while you look for whatever it is you're looking for?
Okay. All right, that's cool. I'll do that.
Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. Who would be your favorite guest interview? Who are the old role models for the coming generation? Have you ever been told or booted? The sweetest fish story, the buzz of being an entrepreneur, being the son of the world's greatest salesman. I get a red light camera tip. Fuck, I hate that. I want to set the record straight. I did smoke pot growing up. I want to talk about being the son of the world's greatest salesman. I get a red light camera. Fuck, I hate. Oh, I've got them duplicated here. That wasn't that many topics. I didn't realize I've got the last 3 topics duplicated 3 times.
Twice? Jesus.
We don't have that many topics. Oh my God, Doug, we may run out of things to talk about. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 topics.
Oh, geez. We're going to be in trouble. Well, I have actually a couple others that I've added on since I sent you that email.
Why don't you send me those for Thursday? That'd be good.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Hey, I wanted to read a letter just because I want and hey,
by the way, I wanted to comment too that does not constitute me screwing up and restarting the speed read. I didn't restart it. So, Sean, I'm sorry, you can't get your 2 squares.
Oh, did Sean have that?
Sean Carpenter tweeted out, he was like, hey, I accidentally have Strick restarts the speed read twice on my bingo card, and apparently both of them are part of the H, which you need to get.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, Sean. You'll have to wait till next week.
Sean has been like a madman. He's been all over the place. He sent me a text message for all the speaking gigs that he's doing, and he had like 8 or 10 of them on the board, and I'm like, God damn, like, he is tearing it up. Sean Carpenter, I am majorly proud of you. I'm looking forward to having you back on the show when you're in town, and the next time you go to Montana, I want to go with you too, because I love it there.
Going to Montana.
So this is an email from Ron Holt. Ron is the either the president or CEO of Two Maids and a Mop. I don't know if you remember, but I told you that I was going to Birmingham, Alabama last week to speak at a conference.
Yep.
So had a whole bunch of speakers there, and I knew I nailed it. I knew I hit a home run at the speech, and then I come home and I get this email.
Okay.
Hey, Doug. Our attendees rated you as the best speaker from last weekend's conference. You had great stage presence, great content, and great rapport with everyone here. I even noticed a few franchisees putting together a few of your ideas into action this week. Thanks for a great time last weekend, and hope to see you again soon. Ron. How about that? Fucking A. I knew I fucking hit a home run. I was so excited to do that. Two maids and a mop.
Can I say what you told me at the end of the conference?
Oh, shit. Yeah, what did I forget, but tell me what
did I say it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me know if we need to cut this out of the episode, okay?
Okay, go ahead. You better cut that out.
You think?
I don't want to be rude to anybody else.
All right.
Okay, so we're back, and I had to have some editorial. I had to take some editorial liberties with what Strickland just said. You can't say that about. It's not nice.
Well, no. If you make the comment that I say it about, they'll know. They'll have an idea of what I said. Why don't we leave it at, "Hey, Doug, great fucking job. Get me a gig with you next time. I'm really fucking proud of you."
I hope I get the gig again.
I hope so too. It sounds like you're going to.
Followed up, I got an email. I would like to read this from Stephanie Sersland, because Stephanie is one of the most consistent email writers to us. Stephanie is one of our Funkn Fans from Iowa. And can I read the email that she sent? I don't know if you got a copy of it, but I would just like to do. This is just a little recap, and she's so amazing. Can I read it? Is that cool?
Sure, go for it.
All right. Hello, nice guys. Well, the last time I sent an email was my video email message a few weeks ago. So sorry for the pause in keeping in touch. Last week, I was preparing to be away from the office a little bit. I had a medical Ooh, geez. I'm sorry, Stephanie. I didn't read this part. I had a medical procedure on Monday. Ooh, I hope it's all okay and they removed the tag. Had a medical procedure on Monday of this week and have been home since Tuesday afternoon in recovery mode. I will be fine, but just some quiet time is needed. The mental ward usually keeps you a little bit longer than that. So I'm catching up with episodes 392 through 395. Enjoyed each one. I do listen to the Nice Guys on Overcast too, but iTunes is my favorite on my office desk computer, so it's just a habit. But I will commit to Overcast from here on out. I really thought Adam Urbanski was a great interview. Fucking told you that it was a great interview. What a guy. And Ray Chow is a nice guy. Love listening to him too. My husband and I didn't go on the longest yard sale. Again, check out the last week's episodes. But we did do the Bourbon Trail. Hit Jack Daniels. I know it's a whiskey, but we did hit Jack Daniels first. Sounds like you had an amazing trip. I do think it's proper for any guest to a house to ask, "May I bring something?" Yeah, right? Some people don't have the courtesy clock built into them. Teehee. Well, I won't keep you long. I'm in hopes I will be playing Nice Guys Bingo next week. What a fun game for your dedicated community. Love you guys. I can't hardly wait to meet and hang with you guys in Las Vegas in October. What a riot it will be. Have an awesome weekend. Keep up the awesome interviews and off the rails episodes. Wait a minute. Off the rails episodes. See, I think there is definitely a dividing line between the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the Tuesday and Thursday off the rails episodes. You two work so hard for the Nice Guys community, and it is so appreciated. Love and hugs to both of you from your fan from Iowa, Stephanie. Okay.
It's sort of like the pendulum swinging back and forth every day to opposite ends of the spectrum, right?
Yeah, I agree. I really feel like sometimes we're right in the zone, the business zone, and sometimes we're not. And fuck it. Okay. That was Stephanie's letter, and now let's get to the topics. There's a lot of very interesting topics on the wheel this week. I really took a deep dive into my history to come up with some of those. You know what else is not even on the topic list? What? Do you know what episode number this is? Oh shit! Is this 400? 398. Okay, which means Thursday. Which means that Thursday is episode 400. All right, I think what are we going to do? We're recording it. We're going to record it right after this. I mean, we were going to do something big and huge and special, but now it's too fucking close. It's too late. You guys are pathetic. You know what, Strick? I just think we should treat it just like any other episode. Maybe we'll make 500 a special one. That'll be in a few weeks anyway, right? That's a good plan, yeah. Remember 200? God damn. I know, it's huge. It's huge. Why did we make 200 so huge but not 100 huge? Because 200, it took us
a year and a half or something to get there because we were only doing 1 or 2 episodes a week.
Yeah.
But now that we're 5 episodes a week, we're putting out 260 episodes a year. It's fucking crazy. And by the way, we don't take vacations. If you missed that episode about a month ago, so just fucking give us $1 on Patreon. Come on.
I had this guy on the show that I interviewed today. The interview will be airing in about 4 or 5 weeks. His name is David Ralph, and the company that he can Join the Dots is the name of his podcast. Mm-hmm. This guy was ridiculous. What an amazing guest. He's on something like episode. Geez, I want to say it's like episode 800.
Oh my God.
It's something crazy. He has actually a little bit of a competing business to us, but I didn't care because the guy was just a riot. He's from the UK, huge, really thick, like Cockney accent. Mm-hmm. I was calling him Bert from Mary Poppins. Yeah, I got into it with him. I said, "Is it insulting if I say that you sound like Bert from Mary Poppins?" And he said, "Would it be insulting if I think that you sound like Donald Trump?"
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to say, "Who the fuck is Mary Poppins? What the fuck are you talking about? Mary fucking who? What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah, he was like that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't insult him. We had a really fun conversation. He probably got off the phone and said, "Who the fuck is this bloke?" No, I don't know. Oh, gosh.
Okay, so
anyway.
episode 400 is not going to be anything special. You know what we'll do for 400? I'm going to get a good drink of scotch for 400. How's that?
Yeah,
that's how I'll
great.
celebrate.
And I'm going to fill up my Paloma. I'm going to fill up my Cosmo one more time.
Good plan. So totally forgot what we were getting ready to get into and talk about.
Topics?
I know what I wanted to ask you. The guy that you yelled at, who is it and when is that episode coming up?
Oh, I feel a little bad now, though.
Why?
I don't feel too bad, but I feel a little bad. Well, you know when we hit, you remember when we hit #1 on Overcast?
Yeah.
Remember that? Well, I sent out an email to everybody that's been a guest on our show.
Yeah.
And I didn't eliminate anybody. It's just everybody that's been a guest on the show that said they would like to receive future information from the Nice Guys. Mm-hmm. I just sent them the email saying, "Hey, thanks for being a part of our stride to #1.
Right.
Well, Ryan Schuman was one of those guys. Okay, and Ryan's interview is coming up on the 19th, so Monday, so next Monday.
So about 10 days away, a week away.
About something like that.
Week away, next week.
Yeah, a week away. And he sent me back a really nice email saying, "Man, you guys are rocking it. Congratulations, you're #1." And, then he said, "Ryan," I'm like, that was cool. And then I feel bad because I've said a whole bunch of bad shit about him over the last couple of weeks. You know what? When his episode comes out, I'm actually going to be in Las Vegas at that time speaking at a conference. So I don't care because I'll probably be knee deep in a strip club by that point.
I'm so fucking jealous you're going to Vegas without me. God.
Yeah.
No, that's the week of the 26th you're out there, isn't it?
No, the week of the 19th. So I'll be in Las Vegas. Funkn Fans, anybody out in the Nice Guy community, if you're around the 19th, the 20th, or the 21st of June, I will be in Las Vegas at the MGM, staying there at what is it? Stay at the mansion at MGM. What is the mansion at MGM?
What the fuck? You're staying at the mansions at MGM?
That's what apparently that's where I'm staying, I guess. I don't know. Wherever they put me is where I'm staying.
No,
is
they're probably
good?
putting you up at MGM, right?
No. My confirmation is for the mansion at MGM. What is it?
The mansion at MGM. It's like the fucking Mondo High Rollers private entrance that you can't even figure out where it is. All that shit.
Strick, this is me you're talking about. I only go first class, brother.
So wait a minute, who's taking you out there?
This is the for the meeting MPI. MPI is having me come out and speak at a conference on Monday. I think it's Monday. Let me see what day I'm speaking. I am speaking on, I don't know, Monday or Tuesday. I forget what day I'm speaking. Let me see where it is here.
Dude, you got to send me this link. I can't believe they're actually...
Tuesday. I'm speaking on Tuesday.
Are you speaking at the mansions or you're staying there? Because it's part of the MGM property.
Fuck, what do I know? The conference is at, hold on a second. The conference is at MGM.
Right.
Okay. I have a reservation at, it just says the mansion at MGM. I don't know what that means. You're telling me this is like, wow. And I'm telling you, I'm just telling you where I'm staying. They've made the arrangements. I have no idea where I'm staying.
Dude, you got to let me know because from what I know, the mansion, it's like fucking high roller shit.
Well, okay. All right, great.
I mean, it's seriously high roller shit.
Do you remember when we went, this is years ago, when we stayed at the Palms in Vegas, and they had all these condos, Palm Place. That place
is nice.
That was amazing. And what was on the top floor? They just closed the club. What was it? The Playboy Club?
Oh, the Playboy Club.
They just closed it.
They closed it they just did it like 5 years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, our friends...
It's been closed for quite a few years.
I don't know. I haven't been back in a few years, ever since I got divorced.
I know you haven't.
I haven't been back.
I wish I was going back with you.
So, Steve Ornstein, our good buddy in the floral and decor business, ended up buying a whole bunch of the furniture from the Playboy Club.
No.
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was showing me a whole bunch of shit that he bought from the Playboy Club. I thought it was kind of cool. A lot of gold sofas and just really ornate fixtures. He's like,
I had no idea. I didn't know he did that.
He goes out to Vegas, once every 3 weeks or something like that.
Yeah.
So he ended up buying a bunch of stuff out there, which was pretty cool.
That is cool.
Anyway.
Well, you got to let me know how that is because I'm pretty sure the mansion is like the high roller.
Well, Strick,
private side.
I'm staying in a room by myself. You are more than welcome to come with me.
Oh, dude.
Any way you can get away?
The 19th, when is it again? The 19th?
The 19th, the 20th, and the 21st. I'm coming back.
I'm going to see if I can sneak away.
Let me see when I'm
Monday,
coming.
Tuesday, Wednesday, 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, I'm speaking on Tuesday. You can come and cheer me on.
All right, I'm going to see what I can do.
Okay, that'd be kind of cool.
Maybe I can sneak away.
That would be fun.
Really
I would
cool.
like that. I would like that.
That'd be really cool.
Okay, you did the topics list, right?
Yes, I
did.
did.
You did. I remember. Yeah, you did. Did we come up with a topic? Did we spin the wheel, though?
I'd love to spin the wheel.
You spun it, but
we're 35 minutes into the episode. Maybe we need to wait till Thursday to actually get to any topics.
Wait, have we actually ever gone through an episode and not done any of the topics on the wheel?
I'm trying to think. I mean, we've hit topics, but we haven't hit a single topic from the list. So
in other words, what you are saying is, let me make this very clear. As off the rails as the topics were, we didn't even get off the rails.
No, we didn't. We didn't. We're pretty bad. And you know what? Hey, Funkn Fans, if you guys want to change it, fucking reach out to us because we will take your silence as keeping on.
All right, so should we just wrap up the episode here? You said we're 35 minutes in. We're legitimately 35 minutes into the fucking episode?
No, we're illegitimately 35 minutes in. Yes, we really are.
Anything that we want? Was there anything on the topics wheel that we wanted to share?
Well, yeah, there's lots of things on the topic we want to get to, but we're out of time, so we'll get to them on Thursday.
Sorry, we are out of time. Nice guy community, never underestimate the value of nice or timeliness. Or reaching out to the nice guys, which is ultimately important.
Speaking of timeliness, Doug was actually late today.
Sorry, Strick. I was making. It's not easy to make a Paloma when you have all sorts of ingredients coming from different areas. Do you know what the ingredients of a Paloma are?
I've never heard of a Paloma. What the hell is that?
So I love margaritas. You like margaritas? Are you a margarita fan?
Sure, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So instead of making margaritas sometimes, I like to switch it up a little bit. I like tequila, but I don't want to make a margarita. So you take grapefruit juice, tequila. I like a silver tequila. Cointreau or any type of orange liqueur, lime juice, and simple syrup. And you put them all together, and it almost tastes like a margarita. It's got a nice sour consistency because of the grapefruit juice. Amazing drink. And I'll tell you something, it will fuck you up. Have you finished it already? No, I've only had like 3 sips of it because we've been busy talking, and I don't like to consume food or beverages while I'm doing the show. As opposed to
me,
pretzel eater,
which I just don't give a shit.
No, that's true. Mm-hmm. Hey, you know what? I don't blame you because nobody has told us that they don't like that you eat or drink on the show. So it makes sense.
Exactly. If there's anything at all that you don't like about the show, fucking reach out to us. And if we don't hear from you, we're just going to keep on keeping on.
Nice guy community. That is it. Our episode is over. Steve O'Brien, take us out of here.
For the Nice Guys on Business, I'm Steve O'Brien. Fill up your week with the Nice Guys. Side effects may include tingling, numbness, urinary incontinence, the need to watch the Kardashians. If you have an erection for more than 3 hours, call your friends to brag. The Nice Guys on Business is not for everyone. Consult your physician before usage.